Hi everyone, today we're going to discuss how to come up into a headstand. We are going to practice the basket headstand with the arms, forearms on the ground. A couple of things you want to make sure before you start to play with this posture, that you have a strength in your shoulders, strength in your arms, strength in your core to be able to do this. Also, that you are patient with the posture, you're not throwing yourself upside down and possibly hurting your neck. So we want to be cautious with this posture. It is really not as difficult as it looks. Once you practice it with patience, you will find alignment, and really is alignment what gets you up easily. So a couple of things. I also always explain to my students, when you're trying to learn how to have a stable neck on these inversions, you want to make sure that you engage the neck muscles, and you do this by placing your hand on top of your head and pushing your head up against your hand and pressing the hand down against your head. You notice how you engage your neck. And in this inversion, you will not be putting weight on the head, but you still want to have your neck engaged to support your cervical spine. So just place your hand on top of your head and press up, and you feel your neck engaged. You want to have that sensation throughout your inversion at all times. The placement of the hands is also very important, the placement of the fingers. You always notice that people have their fingers interlaced, and this is true. However, the pinky fingers, they are not one on top of the other. They are placed one in front of the other, like so that you have a nice straight line to put your weight on. If you put pinky on top of pinky and you cross them on top of each other, you are cutting your circulation and it's gonna hurt. So you place the pinky in front of the other, then interlace all other fingers tightly. The part of the head that goes in the cup of the hand is the crown of the head. So if you put a finger on top of your head and you slide it back to the middle, you will find the 2 points in the back of your head, in the top and back of your head. That's the crown of your head. This is where your hands will be cupped. So you have the top of the head placed on the ground, pressing up, but you're not putting too much weight of your body on top of your head. Next thing is the distance between the elbows. They need to be shoulder width apart. In order to find this distance, you want to be patient and actually grab a hold of the inner elbow with the crease of your index and thumb, all the way inner elbow to inner elbow. This is the distance of your shoulders. This is the part of the forearms that comes down to the ground. Once you place the elbows down, extend the arms forward, pinky on top of pinky, interlace all fingers, and then you're going to place the top of the head on the floor, and you're going to place the back of the head against the cup space of the palms. You're going to push the floor away from you. Back up a little bit so you have a little more room to see. Forearms are down, shoulder width apart with the elbows, and then you place the head in the cup of the hand. Push the forearms down to the floor. You see my shoulders push out strong, and then you curl the toes and lift your hips like you do a down dog. Now from here, walk your feet as close as you can until you're in the nail part of your toes. You're gonna lift a foot at a time, and when you find alignment, the legs will slowly start to float up. You will wobble, you will move around, you're gonna try to find your balance. That is okay. First ones, you wanna practice them against a wall so that you have a wall to place your foot against when you're losing your balance. Slowly coming down, one leg at a time. And then you want to maybe take a child's pose, stretch out the neck, stretch out the back. It's important to lift one leg at a time rather than to kick yourself up. When you kick yourself up, too much momentum will make you feel like you're gonna fall. This will, make you try to find your balance, and the neck kind of gets all of that impact. So one leg at a time, slowly lifting, toes off the ground. Practice, be patient with it. Use a wall as your support, and one day you're gonna notice that once your body is aligned, your legs are just simply gonna float up. So have fun with it, be safe.